Mission to the Moon. Continue with your mission.
Welcome to the Mission to the Moon podcast with Rawit Hanutsaha. Today, I bring you an insightful article called The Fastest Path to See Your Job, according to a 10-year study. Elena Botelho, Kim Powell, and Nicole Wong, employees of a consulting company, conducted a thorough study involving interviews with 17,000 C-level executives. The aim was to uncover the most efficient route to career advancement in the corporate world. These three professionals dedicated considerable time and effort to gain valuable insights from top C-suite individuals. A study was conducted over the span of 10 years involving 2,600 individuals. The objective was to identify the factors that contribute to the quicker rise of certain individuals to the top positions in various companies. These companies vary in size, with most of them falling under the category of medium to large corporations. A revenue level of approximately $1 billion is considered significant, equivalent to 35 billion baht. While there are even larger companies, a majority of them are primarily medium-sized. The core question revolves around what sets apart the individuals who reach the CEO position faster than others. To address this query, the concept of a CEO sprinter was introduced. These individuals are those who have managed to ascend to the CEO position in a shorter duration compared to the average time, which stands at 24 years. Therefore, any individual who achieves this milestone in less than 24 years prompts the question of how they managed to do so expeditiously. It is commonly assumed that those who reach the CEO position rapidly possess what is referred to as the perfect pedigree. This entails graduating from prestigious institutions such as Harvard, Columbia, Stanford, or similar Ivy League or elite schools. Additionally, it is believed that these individuals must exhibit a flawless track record of consistently achieving rapid growth in their careers. However, the study reveals that these assumptions do not hold true. Only 24% of individuals who become CEOs at an accelerated pace have graduated from such esteemed institutions, emphasizing that academic prestige alone does not guarantee accelerated success. Furthermore, an astonishing 97% possess at least one of three qualifying attributes, and 51% possess at least two of them. 1. Go small to go big is a strategy that many people tend to overlook. Most assume that success always has to be an upward trend, constantly growing and moving forward without any dips. However, the reality is that downtrends or periods of consolidation are a natural part of progress. Take sprinters, for example. Around 60% of them have periods where they intentionally scale back their training or workload, focusing on smaller, more targeted efforts. It seems to be using the word demote. For example, a small, newly established department has 3 employees and subordinates. The company was initially large and had many subordinates. After a while, they were sent to work as an innovation department that no one had done before. Some people went to work in a smaller sized company and had more responsibility. Some people went to do their own business and may come back. The question is, why is this important? He said that there are many positions like this. For example, one person gave an example that he was in a normal career path and went up. The boss let him run a new department that started from zero. He had only one subordinate. Originally, he had 10 subordinates, but he went to make that department successful. When he succeeded, he had hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue from zero. After a short while, he was appointed CEO. He was trusted by the board. He proved his work to everyone who had held a higher position than him before. To explain the reason, I would like to add a little bit. Sometimes, to prove the position of CEO, ask, do you have to be the best? Behavior characteristics of successful CEOs. 1. Dare to make decisions with confidence. 2. Be reliable in all that you do. 3. Stay adaptable in the face of change. 4. Focus on creating real impact. 5. When you succeed, people will naturally notice, and they'll use your achievements as a reference point for your capabilities and accomplishments. This is important. Do something new. It seems like a demotion, but in fact, we have clearly proven the success. This work is completely mine. For example, a new department, innovation, a small company. When it is successful or fails, you will learn something. It is all yours. You can truly own your success and take pride in your achievements. It's not just about demonstrating your skills, it's also about recognizing that this comes with responsibility. When your work and leadership stand out, it can open doors to bigger opportunities, such as being considered for a CEO role. However, the reality is that the selection process is often opaque. In large organizations, decisions are typically made by a selection committee. Having been part of one, I can attest that it's a complex process that considers much more than just a resume. We are the board of directors sitting and talking. There are 5 candidates like this. I think one very important point is how much responsibility this person has taken in the past. Some things may fail and succeed mixed together, but look at how responsible he is. This is the most obvious thing. So, go small to go big. Sometimes you may feel like, hey, is it a step back? But it may be a step back in order to jump forward. The second point, he said, make a big leave. When the opportunity comes, grab it, similar to the previous point. There are new projects, and we need people who hate cross-functional teams, which are very common these days. They take everything. For example, let's say we want to improve and do digital transformation. If there is no digital transformation department, then tech might not be the best choice. There are more than 10 people sitting here, and we tell them to raise their hands. We will do it ourselves. We will lead this project. We are not the only ones doing it, but we are the leaders and hosts. This is what will make us grow very fast. People who raise their hands when the organization needs it must be tired. Of course, but this is one of the signs of being a good CEO. What is the use of the word? Engage for impact. This kind of project usually has high impact, but it is tiring. When we want to create impact, people who have this kind of desire, the desire to create impact, when they get a big position, they have a very high chance of getting it. Point 3, inherit a big mess. When someone who quickly ascends to the CEO position, in their life, they have had to do projects that are really headaches. For example, solving problems of underperforming business units, brands that are about to fail, products that are about to fail, solving problems of businesses that are about to go bankrupt, things like that. About a third of the group of people who are called CEO sprinters who rose to the position quickly have done something like this. They went to solve problems that no one wanted to do. They took on the responsibility of doing it. One person went in for an interview. I got the ugliest assignments. I could unscramble them and figure out an answer. It was like, wow, it was a headache. But in the end, I got in and did something. People who can do this means that even difficult things can be done. Therefore, easy things are not a problem. Do you know when a good CEO is measured? We measure them when? My old boss taught me. He said that in reality, good executives are not measured when the economy is good. Anyone can do it. But when the economy is bad, business is bad, everything changes. It's difficult. The product fails, customers disappear. It's a test of skill. If anyone can't imagine it, try reading about Jal's company. A good CEO must be able to do that. If you can do that, a company that is having problems or lacking liquidity can do it. The rest is easy. These are the 3 characteristics of a person who can become a CEO really quickly. It's our choice for those who want to grow a lot. We can raise our hands. We can go and do new projects that have high risks. We can inherit a big mess. We can ask to do anything that is difficult. Is it for everyone? Probably not. Many people I've read recent research said that they didn't even want to be promoted because they felt that there was a lot of responsibility and it was tiring. Of course, that's a personal right. But for those who want to grow quickly, I think this is a good way. For those who follow us on YouTube, please comment a little bit. What else do you think will help you reach a higher point in the organization faster? Do you want to go? If you don't want to go, please comment a little bit. Why might getting promoted not be what you want? Or what are your perspectives? Thank you for following Mission to the Moon. Thank you.
Mission to the Moon. Continue with your mission.